Okay, so there's this stigma, right, about men being over 30 and not having kids. And you gotta remember, men are not women. We don't necessarily have a clock like women do, right? And that's what women, truth be told, that's why a lot of women who you see married now, like they get married when they're maybe late 20s, early 30s, or even late 30s, right? A lot of those women, they settled for the man they are with. A lot of women in relationships, not even just marriage, they have settled for the man they are with. Why is this, you may ask? Because women will have sex with the men, for the most part, women will have sex with the men they are sexually attracted to growing up, right? As they age, once they lose their virginity, and then they get in their 20s and in their early 30s, they're having sex with the guys they want that are sexually attractive. You know, mix in a couple simps in there who begged for the pussy and shit and all that good whatever, that bullshit. But then when they realize, and this is not like me trying to knock women, I love women, but look, this is just the truth. When they realize the sexually attractive guys to them, don't want to be with them, right? And this is how like body counts get a thing, and it's don't look, God, look, don't worry about body counts. It has nothing to do with you. So never worry about over here. We don't worry about body counts or nothing like that. Okay, so don't worry about that. So they realize they can't hook the sexually attractive guy. They can't get him to stay for more than a couple months. They can't get him to commit, right? They'll even get into a relationship with a guy like that. And he's either if he's like a real player about it, like if he's honest with her, he gonna be like, look, hey, look, you ain't gonna be the only one, right? She can't get him to commit, or you shouldn't do this, but he'll cheat. I'm not saying cheat. Don't be a cheater, fellas. Don't do that shit. That's whack. That's not player. Don't no, we don't cheat. But anyway, so when it comes to kids, a lot of women they don't like. Some women won't have kids, and they'll realize, damn, my clock is ticking. So what they'll do is they'll find a guy a lot of times that they're not really that into. He's not like their first choice, but he's cool. She might think he's kind of cute, right? She might think, hey, whatever, and then she'll settle with him. That's where the term like settling down comes from. That's why I hate that term, settling down. Like no, like as people we shouldn't settle. Like. And look, I don't blame them. Women have clocks, so they gotta do what they gotta do, right? But they gotta have some game about them so they can get the guy that they really want and get him to whatever. You gotta look. If you look, I'm not gonna get into that. That's a whole nother video. But anyway, so look with people who shame people, like guys who get up in age and don't have kids. I've even seen people say, "Oh, it's a red flag if a guy is 30 plus and he doesn't have children." How is that a red flag, bitch? You know what I'm saying? I love my women, right? No, I mean that in the most respectful way possible. I don't mean to call you bitch like that. But anyway, so look, this is how it is, man. Don't let your mama shame you. Don't let your father shame you. Don't let your parents, your sister, aunties, cousins, uncles, nobody, society shame you because society wants to keep you as a man in a box. They see it, oh, you got to be like this and do this and live like this. So therefore, if you ain't living like this, you ain't regular. Nah, you ain't regular. Damn right, right? And it's a couple issues I got with people who say a man not having a kid past 30 is a red flag. Oh, they say this is one thing I've heard personally. Oh, you gonna be an old dad. You gonna be one of them old parents, right? So, okay, and what's it to you? Like that's cool. That's fine with me. So, but it's a lot of things people say. But it's three main arguments I want to touch on that people talk about. And the first one, we're going to get straight into it. The first one is that you won't. Hold on, wait, no, I ain't gonna. No, that's gonna be the last one. The first one I'm gonna say is that you won't be able to do certain activities. You won't be able to play with your kids when they're young, right? Let's say, all right, and let's say I have a child, right? I'm not 40 yet, but let's say I wait till 40, okay? Let's say I wait till 40 to have a kid. So by the time I'm 50, that child will be 10. So you're telling me from the ages of 1 to 10, while I'm in my 40s, I won't be able to teach my kid how to ride a bike? Are you saying I won't be able to toss a football around in the backyard with my child? Are you saying I won't be able to, if I have a daughter, um, play like, tea, whatever daughters do, tea house and all that shit? Are you saying I won't be able to do that? You saying I won't be able to draw and paint and take them to the movies and the park in my 40s? Or even in my early 50s? Are you joking me? Are you kidding me? Are you joking me? Are you serious? Are you for real? Really? 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 Okay, really. Okay, so some people think that. Some people think that. What activities do children do that I'm not aware of that you can't do with them in your 40s or early 50s? Are they like running Olympic triathlons? Are they doing? Is that what they're doing? Uh, huh? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't help me make it make sense. I think I made my point with that. All right. The second thing I've heard. Oh, this is a good one. The second thing that I've heard. But yeah, the argument that I hear a lot as well is you won't be able to watch your kids grow up or see them grow up or whatever, right? And I get it. Nowadays, we live in a society where childhood is extended into late 20s, early 30s. I mean, you got people, and no judgment, it's nothing wrong with it. I know inflation. You got people living at home with their parents. Some people live with their parents until their parents die. So and that's always been a thing in society everywhere and around the world where families will stay in the same house or hut or whatever, and then keep passing the house down and all like that happens. So but at the same time, it's some kids who never like they literally like they just never grow up. You know what I mean? But as far as like not like you, so it's basically implying that before I'm 60, let's say I have a kid at 40, before I'm 60, I'll be dead or something like that, or you'll be dead or whatever. Which is, it's possible, but like that's not like it's not probable. Like it's if you, especially if you take care of yourself, like you should be good. You know what I mean? Like what do you like? It makes no sense. And then I mean, like you gotta look at it like this: young parents we know are not always fit to be parents. Me personally, if you want to get a little biblical, I don't think that, it's righteous to impregnate a woman who's not fit to take care of a child, right? Who's not ready to be a mother. I think it is a. I'm not gonna go there, but anyway. Um, so yeah, it's a lot of young parents who are drug addicts. I'm not saying older parents can't be drug addicts. It's a lot of young parents who are in trouble with the law. They're getting locked up or in single parent households, all that shit, right? It's a lot of different things. So basically, what I'm saying, it's not about the age, it's about who you are as a person. It's about the mentality. You know what I mean? Yes, there are some pros to being a younger parent by law of nature, by father time. You're gonna naturally have a little bit more energy when you're younger, but if you really take care of yourself, you'll have plenty of energy in your 40s and 50s and even 60s, right? More energy than a lot of young 20-year-olds be having. depending on how you take care of yourself. But most people don't. So they imagine 50 is super old, 60 is super old, and you just can't do anything. You're crippled and you got one foot in the grave. There's a lot of 60, 50-year-olds who do have one foot in the grave, but that's because they don't take care of themselves. Okay? So, if anything, I think being an older parent would be dope because the children will not only make you feel younger, but you can help them be wiser because you'll know more, or you should know more. Now, there's some stupid older people out there, right? But hey, for the most part, it's a lot of benefits. So don't let people shame you. You will be able to, if you decide one day, for all my guys out there, if you're childless right now, if you decide one day you want to have kids and damn it, you'll be 40, 45 when you have them, you should be good. You'll be all right. It's NFL and NBA coaches running up and down the court and the field in their 40s and 50s and some in their 60s. Like they're young. No issues. Okay? So don't let the world discourage you and try to tell you what to be or who to be or when to have kids. Fuck them. All right? And if you never want kids, fuck that too. I'm with you. Okay? So yeah. I think I'm going to do a lot of these audio forms. They're a lot easier than just hopping on camera. Just pull out if you got a video recorder app on your phone, just boom, load it up. Just talk. Say what's on your mind. And don't be scared to say what's on your mind in the comments if you watch this. If you come across this video in the pits, I'm in YouTube hell. This channel's so new and so underground. It's in hell. It's in the pits of hell. You got to go dig around the gravel in the volcanoes and the hellfire to find my channel. If you found this shit, welcome. I'm welcoming you with open arms. All right. Okay. This is it. This is it. Okay. You've got to the bottom. Yes, this is the bottom. But look, if you don't believe me, look at my other videos. Some have 0 views. Do you understand how far down to the bottom you got to get to watch my shit? Hey, let's get it up. Get some likes. I usually don't ask for this, but hey, it's a new channel. So I gotta kind of do that shit. Hit the like button if you like. I like that. Hit it if you anyway. So, and won't hurt the sub. It's okay. It's cool. But yeah, I'm out. Don't let society control you. Do what you gotta do.